Hey guys, it's Larry Greenberg, and today we're going to take a look at the Freeform 3 Gorilla Protection Glass Screen Protector for the iPhone 5. This sells for $29.99. Let's crack it open and see what they have included in the packaging. So, another tempered glass screen shield. This one seems to have most of the qualities of some of the other ones we've reviewed in the past. It's made from real glass. It has an oleophobic surface, a hardness rating of 9H, and rounded borders. Now, one of the things that makes it different than some of the other ones we've reviewed is this right here. It says perfect silicone adhesive. On their website, they actually mention that the adhesive that they use is a type of adhesive that you're able to remove the screen shield. So if you get dust trapped underneath, you can actually remove this, take the dust out with tape, and then put the screen shield back on. I've not seen any other screen shield of this type that's made that claim. Usually it's a one and done type application, but according to Freeform 3, the silicone they use allows you to free any trapped dust and place the screen shield back on. So here's the box. It comes in, it has a protective piece of foam, and then you get some stuff inside the packaging. So you get a certificate of authenticity, number one. You get a small microfiber cloth. You get a set of 6 home buttons, so 3 white and 3 black. You know the thickness of these tempered glass screen shields makes the cutout at the home button quite deep, so if you are bothered by that, you can put one of these on. Just be warned, these are very difficult to get off. They often leave the adhesive or glue that they use stuck on the home button, and they're difficult to free, and you have to use some kind of cleaner to get it off. I generally avoid these, but you know, if you want one, certainly put it on. And then inside here, of course, is going to be 2 things. One, obviously, the screen shield itself, which I'll pull right here. That's it right here. It looks about the same as most of the other screen shields of this type I've reviewed. Again, it has the rounded corners, nice and thick, has a cutout at the top for the earpiece and one for the home button, and then 2 protective sides, one labeled 1 and one labeled 2. We'll get to that in a second. And then what they do include, which I really like, is a giant dust removal liner. So this is pretty cool. Essentially what this is like a regular screen shield. And what you do is you put it on and then just take it off. And it's essentially like a giant piece of Scotch tape. It's meant to take any dust that you have on your screen away with it, and that way you're ready for a quick install. So one of the things I've obviously pointed out in the past about installing tempered glass screen shields is the importance of making sure that your iPhone screen is completely 100% free of any sort of dust. Even the smallest speck of dust or lint can result in a bubble underneath one of these tempered glass screen shields. So you have to not only make sure that your screen's clean, but even more importantly, or as importantly, you have to work fast. You know, oftentimes I'll clean my screen and then fuss around with the packaging and do other things, and then, you know, unbeknownst to me, dust has formed on my screen while I'm messing around. And then when I put the screen shield on, I end up with a bubble. So cleaning your screen is really only half the battle. You also have to act, you know, quickly and proficiently to get the screen shield on before any dust that's kind of circulating around the air gets, you know, stuck onto the screen. So you've seen me do these screen shields before. I'm going to go off camera and install this onto my iPhone 5 and then come back and give you my thoughts and impressions on how it looks and how it went. So I'll be back in a flash. Alright guys, I'm back with what was a really easy install. Honestly, it took me about 15 seconds to put this on, and it's absolutely perfect. There's no dust, no bubbles. You can't even tell it's on the screen. So a couple things to point out about the Gorilla Protection from Freeform 3. Number one, they don't offer, as far as I can tell, any sort of guarantee replacement. So many of the other companies selling tempered glass screen shields will offer you a replacement at a reduced cost. So if you have fear of installing this because you're going to end up with dust underneath, or mess up, and you're afraid that spending $35 to $40, which is what many of these other ones cost, is a lot to spend for the risk, they offer you a replacement at like half price. This company, as far as I can tell, doesn't do that, but they offer their screen protector at a lower price than all the other competitors, $29.99. I don't think I've seen a tempered glass screen shield for that low yet. Number two, they offer the ability to remove it and take the dust out and put it back down. So there's really no reason why you shouldn't end up with a perfect install, thus alleviating any fear you might have. As far as the quality goes, I often get asked, what's the best tempered glass screen shield? As far as I can tell, guys, they're all pretty similar. I have a hard time distinguishing the differences between any of them. I do prefer the ones that have the rounded corners, I will say that, and this one certainly does have that. This is very oleophobic in nature, so I'm not seeing a lot of fingerprints ending up on the screen, and it looks great. You know, the nature of reviews is that they get done quickly, and something like this does need to be tested for, you know, probably a month or two to see how it ends up after that. And, you know, reviews like this is just not that possible. But I have generally not had a problem with any of the tempered glass screen shields I have used. So usually when I put one on, I leave it on for as long as I can because I just don't want to use anything else. And I'm sure this one will be just the same. So that's been my brief look at the Freeform 3 Gorilla Protection Screen Protector for the iPhone 5. You can check it out via the link I'll put in the video description if you don't like glass screen shields. They also have an oleophobic screen shield for the iPhone 5. You can check that out as well. Please do me the justice of hitting that annotation link in the upper left-hand corner and reading my full review of this over on runaroundtech.com. Of course, if you have any questions about what you saw here today, you know you can drop me a line down below. Otherwise, have a great day.